This is Horace Greeley with your War Office Dispatches, 1864. March 10th, 1864. Headline: Command of Union Armies given to Grant. After suffering through poor to incompetent generals, President Lincoln thinks he has found his man in Ulysses S. Grant, and has appointed him to command all armies of the United States. The day before the appointment, Grant had received his new commission as Lieutenant General. Grant was not able to visit Washington to receive his appointment in person. He was in Virginia visiting the Army of the Potomac, still under the command of General George Meade. Result: the appointment of Grant strengthens the Union's military potential. War Office Dispatch Number 2. May 5th through 17th, 1864. Headline: Woods ablaze in wilderness. Spotsylvania carnage. Military strategists knew the stretch of land between the two opposing capitals would see many battles. Most recently, at a battle called the Wilderness, the outnumbered Confederate force had an advantage in a country with thick vegetation. The Battle of the Wilderness was confusing and vicious, with the woods catching fire, incinerating many wounded men. The high numbers of casualties suffered by the Army of the Potomac caused a retreat. But the same two armies met again near Spotsylvania from May 8th through the 19th, resulting in more deaths. Result: Lee beat the Federals again, but both sides suffered incredible losses. War Office Dispatch Number 3. June 9th, 1864. Headline: Lincoln nominated for second term. Delegates to the National Union Convention assembled in Baltimore and renominated Abraham Lincoln nearly unanimously for president. Mostly Republicans, but with some war Democrats, the delegates overlooked first-term Vice President Hannibal Hamlin and chose instead Andrew Johnson, military governor of Tennessee, as Lincoln's running mate. The party's platform includes putting down the Confederate rebellion and a constitutional amendment ending slavery. Result: President Lincoln has the support of his party to continue his mission to reunite the country. War Dispatch Number 4. August 31st, 1864. Headline: Democrats choose McClellan to face Lincoln. The Democratic Party meeting in Chicago has nominated General George B. McClellan to oppose his former boss, Abraham Lincoln, in the November presidential election. McClellan easily won the nomination over Thomas Seymour. The Democrats chose George H. Pendleton as McClellan's running mate. The platform includes a demand to immediately end the war and restore the Union. Result: Lincoln will face one of his generals, McClellan, in the fall. War Office Dispatch Number 5. September 2nd, 1864. Headline: Sherman captures Atlanta. Another nail was driven into the Confederate coffin when General William T. Sherman's Union troops occupied the key southern city of Atlanta, Georgia. This victory comes on the heels of Farragut's Mobile Bay victory only weeks before. It has indeed lifted the spirits of a war-weary Union. Sherman's men fought several battles as they approached Atlanta, and when rebel forces evacuated the city on September 1st, Sherman, after shelling the city for days, occupied it the next day. Result? These victories will undoubtedly aid Lincoln in his re-election bid. War Office Dispatch number 6, November 8th, 1864. Headline: President Lincoln is re-elected. Abraham Lincoln has been re-elected President of the United States over Democrat rival George B. McClellan. Lincoln, the Republican of Union Party candidate, received 212 electoral votes, while McClellan, Lincoln's former general, garnered only 21, carrying Delaware, Kentucky, and New Jersey. In the popular vote, Lincoln polled more than 2.3 million votes to 1.8 million for McClellan. Lincoln even beat McClellan in the military vote, 116,000 to 33,000. The president will be inaugurated for a second term on March 4th, 1865. Result: Lincoln has the mandate to pursue restoration of the Union. War Office Dispatch number 7, November 15th, 1864. Headline: Sherman's troops begin march through Georgia. Calculated to bring fear and the war itself to the civilian population of Georgia, as he tries to gain the port of Savannah by December. General William T. Sherman and his Union troops have left Atlanta and are on a march to the sea. As Federal troops left Atlanta in flames, the 60,000-strong force has been ordered to destroy property and lay waste to everything that might help the South continue the war. The object? To split the South again. Result: Sherman's march to the sea will devastate the Confederacy. This is Horace Greeley signing out.